Shalom, Micah. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into a lesson on how now, mercy can be obtained. And the first steps of that is receiving His word. Because mercy is on display now by the way of Yahweh Shema Shah stretching forth His hand, by the way of the prophets bringing forth this word, man. So, through all this, the history of our people, the fall from grace that we went through, now we're in a time where, the Lord is bestowing that mercy upon us, man. So, matter of fact, let's start this in the book of 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2. It says, for he saith, I have heard thee in a time accepted. See, it was a point in time where the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah was going to hear our cries. And it's not like we're crying to ride in the front of the bus or to eat at the same restaurant, the so-called way, and be equal to these other nations. We're not crying for those things. We're crying for, the Lord to, overthrow our enemies. For us to once again be a sovereign nation, man. To not be in captivity. That's what we crying out for. What's the gospel of St. Luke? To free the captives, set at liberty them that are bruised. That's what we crying out for, man. So it says, for he said, I heard thee in a time accepted, and in the day of salvation have I secured thee. See, so this is the day of salvation. Because this is the time period, this is a lifetime, where our Lord Yahushua is going to return. His splendor and His glory. We in that day, we in that time period, that time frame where these things are about to take place. They say, I have secured thee, meaning the Lord have aided us. And how is that taking place? By the way of this word. See, this is the beginning stages of this healing process. Having this word, this understanding. We're being, repaired on the inside first, then the new bodies come out. That's why Lord Yahweh said, clean the cup, the inside of the cup. The outside may be clean, But it said, in the day of salvation have our security. So that aid, how did the Lord aided us? By the way of this word. It says, behold, now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. See, now is the time. Now. See, that word now ain't there for nothing either. Because it was actually meant to be written in this time. Right now. That's what it was actually meant for. And we seeing it on display now by the way of this word. The prophets out bringing forth this knowledge, man. Through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shah. But it says now we're, since mercy is on display, this that time when the Lord is about to deliver us. Bestow that mercy, because that mercy going to grow. It starts by the way of this word, and it's going to grow till the Lord actually deliver us from these said perils, all the way up to the ultimate plague, which is those missiles, and that's when our Lord Yahweh Shai is going to return. You know, so it's a build up. This mercy is going to continue to grow, and we're going to know what true riches really is. Matter of fact, let's get something real quick to back that up. See, we're going to know what true riches really is when salvation is, is being dished out, and and everybody's not going to be able to play that part. You know what I mean? So let's get this Romans 9 verse 22. It said, "What if the Most High, willing to show His wrath and to make His power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction." So the Lord pretty much built Esau to the strong, so just so He could show His power. It says, "And that He might make known the riches of His glory on the vessels of mercy, which He had afore prepared unto glory." See, so those are the ones that was predestined for salvation. But how, those, He's going to make known the riches of His glory, meaning this understanding, we're going to see that this is not in vain. What the scripture said, the Lord said, He didn't tell you to seek Him in vain. Us having this truth, the precepts, reading and these lessons and going out on the highways and all these things is going to contribute to our salvation. And that's how we're going to know what true riches is when we're being delivered from these said powers, man. But He says He's going to make known the riches of His glory. How is it going to take place? Through the deliverance. So let's get this in the book of, it's like 1 Peter 2. 1 Peter 2, verse 9. "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people." See? And yeah, that's concerning the nation of Israel, but really that's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, man. That's I said that royal priesthood, that holy nation, peculiar people. Yeah, that's talking about all Jake, but it's really talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, because that's a whole different. The 1/3, the 2/3 are two different nations. In this time right here. 2/3 are known as scorpions and vipers, and the 1/3 is known as sheep. So those are two different groups. So this is concerning the elect. It said that ye should show forth the praises of Him who have called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. See, so the Lord called us out of obscurity. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, have enlightened us. Because we was in the dark. We was actually abiding in the congregation of the dead. Your routine consists of getting a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin in the morning from McDonald's, or you got a thing of committing adultery. That's just one of your hobbies. We was in the dark. We was in the congregation of the dead, but the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah had enlightened us and called us, into this path of life, man. That's mercy. You being led the right way. That's mercy, man. It says, "Which in time past were not a people." See, we weren't a people, man. We didn't have no sense of direction. Even 2/3 of our people now, they don't got no sense of direction. Because really they really letting Esau lead them, which is a path to destruction. It says, but are now, see that word now again, because it's meant for now to be read. But are now the people of the Most High, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. See, so you can see that word now is a key word. But it said now we have obtained mercy. And how's that being done? By the way, this word being on display, man. It was gonna be an appointed time. It was gonna come out. This word. Matter of fact, because it was meant for us. Is that? I think it's First Peter. Bear with me. Let's get something real quick. First Peter 1 verse. I start at 8. It said, "Whom having not seen ye love." Now, who is that talking about? Yahweh Shai, because we haven't seen him physically, but in spirit we have seen him. You read that in the book of Second Ezra, the first chapter, tells you the people of the grace to come, who believe on Yahweh Shai who've seen Yahweh Shai without bodily eyes, but in spirit we believe the things he say. So that's how you see the Lord in the spirit. By believing the report, you actually see what he's saying. That's that face, that image. The countenance. It's this understanding. That's what it is. It says, "Whom haven't I seen ye love, and whom though now ye see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your soul." See, we're in the end of this, man. The conclusion of the matter, which is salvation. It says, "Oh, which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, see, who prophesied of the grace that shall come unto you." See, so ultimately, it will all build up to this lifetime, this moment right here, where Babylon and Crete is on the scene. The so-called white man Esau, Edom, is the one that's ruling. These certain prophecies, you got the MOTB, World War III, the prophets out. He said, "Who prophesied of the grace that shall come unto you." See, so it was going to be in this time right here. You had Ezra, he always inquired of when. All the prophets did. But now we know this is it. What the Apostle Paul says, "The time to seize you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so come as a thief in the night." So we know we're in that season, man. By the plethora of things that's taking place. And one of those things is this word on display. And it said this word is mercy, man. So let's get this. This is the book of Psalm 85. Got two more. We can wrap it up. Psalm 85, verse 10. "Mercy and truth are met together." See, so mercy and truth, it goes hands in hand. Because truth is mercy. Mercy is truth, man. That's why I just read in Peter, 1 Peter 2, that, we was called out of darkness to this marvelous light. So when we was in the dark, we was no people, but now we being called into the light. We have been enlightened. Now we're people, and now we have obtained mercy. Why? Because this truth, man. So it said, "Mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other." So as you can see, mercy and truth are in the hand to hand. So matter of fact, we'll wrap it up with this just to further prove that this word, getting these teachings, the doctrine of Yahweh Shai is mercy. So this is the book of Psalm 119 and 124. It says, "Deal with thy servant according unto thy mercy, and teach me thy statutes." See, so as you can see, how the Lord bestow mercy by teaching his statutes, man, which is the doctrine. So yeah, I just hope to edify and like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach word on true faith and sincerity. DTA,